Hello YouTube and welcome back to Cover 2 Credits. Today I'm doing a solo review of the new Kingsman, the Golden Circle movie, just coming out this last week. This is the sequel to Kingsman, the Secret Service that came out a few years ago, based on a graphic novel, directed by Matthew Vaughn. Hits the ground running. This movie is just as over the top and just as action-packed as the first movie. A lot of returning characters, Merlin, Eggsy, you find out that Galahad, played by Colin Firth, is not dead. You've seen that in the trailers, that's not a spoiler. They get into that, and truthfully I was worried that was going to be a little bit of a jump the shark moment, that was going to be a little too far. They played it fairly well, where it made a little bit more sense. How will you survive getting shot in the face? Jeff Bridges in this movie plays a very, very good part. I'll explain a little bit more of the plot in a second. Channing Tatum, very, very good part. I wasn't sure how he would kind of come through in this. Julianne Moore is very mysteriously kind of sinister. She plays a very interesting character named Poppy. One character and person that I did not know was in this movie and enjoyed thoroughly is Elton John. I'm not going to spoil what he does or how he's involved, but he is fantastic. But that also means you hear a handful of Elton John songs, which is never a bad thing. This movie's got some amazing music. And the action just, like I said, hits the ground running. You literally take place, this is like a few years after the first movie. And then you find out that someone in the first movie that we met, and not one of the main bad guys, is still alive and coming for Eggsy. And in doing so, gets information about all the other Kingsmen. They all are attacked. Only a few people are left. And they have to go looking for help. What they find out is that there's a secondary organization in the United States called the Statesmen that were co-founded around the same time as the Kingsmen. So they go to see them. Jeff Bridges plays the leader of Statesmen. Kingsman is a undercover group. The cover is that Kingsmen are tailors. Statesman is an undercover group, and their cover is they make whiskey, which works perfectly because then how Kingsmen, all the code names are after knights, and the head guy is Arthur. Merlin is their tech guy. Statesmen, all of they're all named after alcohol. And the leader is Champagne. They call him Champ. Tequila and ginger and whiskey are the main 3 or 4 you meet there. And they just run from there. You find out who the bad guy is and the craziness that ensues with that plot. A lot of people didn't like this movie, and I don't know why. A lot of the reviews talked like this wasn't good. Granted, I know sequels are not easy to do. A lot of people fail completely with sequels. This was fun. If you enjoyed the first one, action-packed, funny, then there's nothing that should deter you from seeing this movie. Excuse me. I'm gonna give it an 8. It was a lot of fun. We had a decent crowd with us. That we thought there was a lot of hilariousness to this movie. The tech aspects of this movie is always a lot of fun. And the action is just super packed. So we're definitely going to recommend seeing this movie. There are a few more movies coming out soon, and a couple movies that we kind of missed that we might get back to. There's a chance there's going to be a couple extra videos throughout the week. We might go see Mother sometime in the middle of this week and do the review of that. That's a very polarizing right now movie. And I'm going to try to go see it. Nobody really wants to see it with me, so I'm going to try to see it, do a review, but it depends if I can make it to the theater or not. Other than that, like this video if you enjoyed the content. Share it with your friends if anybody wants to see Kingsman. Let us know if there are any other movies that are coming out soon. I know we've got a handful of stuff coming out that's rolling out the next few weeks and months that we're very excited for. Let us know if there's anything else you want to see us review. Book, TV, video game, movie. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We post stuff all the time. Batman Day was just a few days ago, so happy Batman Day. And until next time, thanks for staying until after the credits.